Oh, hi. Hello. How are you? Happy. What day is it? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, it has to be. Because yesterday was Monday, right? Okay. Let's have some take a break, okay? You know, I told my friends, I'll never become an employer. I should never become an employer, and also I'll never be the president. But yeah, I'll keep on running for president because I'm um I'm too outspoken about my unpopular beliefs. So like anti-sugar fatism, anti-gayism, anti-marijuanaism, anti-ketopiercism, So that's very unpopular ideologies that I advocate for. So, but that's same thing the President Trump said like 30 years ago. He was, of course, he was interviewed by big time journalists, but me, I'm not being interviewed. I'm just chatting with my friends. Okay, it can happen. Yeah, hey, who knows? Anything is possible, right? So that if I do become famous, my presidential campaign song would be "I'm Your Private Dancer" by Tina Turner. It's like I'm your private dancer, dancing for money. I do what you want me to do. Anyway, that would be one of my campaign songs. What else? Yeah, attention whores, right? Yeah, we're talking about politicians. Well, control freaks. Yeah, politicians. That's why they go to politics because they want to control other people and other people's money, taxation, right? Some of my friends they are businessmen, right, and or retired businessmen, entrepreneurs. So I asked them, how do you make a lot of money? And they said, you hire a bunch of people, you hire many employees, and then you underpay them. Okay, it's like basically taxation, kind of. Yeah, then you harvest the fruit of your employees' labor. That's how you get. That's the only way you can get rich, as a businessman. Okay, so okay, interesting. Okay, this is 75. Okay, it is whole set of 75. Okay, it's a five-dimensional object. Okay, so I saved this board for a long while by now. What, couple of weeks? Because I keep finding we keep finding new and new formulas and formulae, and I gotta put some more clothing on, and I gotta turn on the heater because I'm cold. Okay. Uh, so the formula I found is I show you. Okay. It's very simple formula. It's the reverse of that um, pyramid vector function. Okay, what is pyramid vector function? Given the pyramid coordinate, okay, in n dimension space, pyramid space. Okay, given the coordinate in n-dimensional pyramid space, if we are given the coordinate, like what building, what floor, that's like address. Coordinate is address of this uh, location for the vector that is housed inside of this coordinate. Okay, what nation, what state, what city, what town, what building, then you have what floor, what row, what column. Okay, so that's addressing. Okay, that's coordinate. All right. Pyramid space. Okay, so in this pyramid space, uh, given the coordinate, yeah, find the name of the resident inside of that apartment. Okay, that's the question that pyramid vector function answers, and we found that, right? Now, this morning I came up with, I was thinking about it, and I came up with the kind of inverse function of that. Okay, then what's the question? All right, given this vector in this pyramid space, we just pick one. Okay, some random vector. Okay, given this vector, what's the coordinate of this given vector? Okay, so that's we're going to test that formula out. Okay, and well, we'll need a pen, right? I wish I have this superpower like this, or telekinesis, this Star Wars kind of power, like, oh, pen, come to me. But I don't have such superpower, so I gotta go grab it. Sucks to be me. Oh. Ah. Oh, quite a workout. Eraser. So we got some empty space right here. Okay, so we're gonna make some room, and this board is the oldest board, the only non-magnetic board I have. So it has this tray that is essential because it's non-magnetic board. Okay. Your floor, okay, first floor, second floor, and you have third floor. Okay, and this whole thing is what, building 1, right? You have floor 1, floor 2, and this whole thing is building 2. And then your floor 1, and this whole thing is building 3. Okay? Now, because it's fifth dimensional, you have multiple buildings. Okay, well, even when you have four-dimensional object, you have multiple buildings, but whatever. First floor, second floor, so floor 1, and you have floor 2. Ignore this middle column, okay? It's just for scratch work. So, and then you have what here? You have building. Okay, actually, you have building 1, building 2, building 3, right? and this whole thing makes a town or apartment complex. Okay, so you have here building one and building two, and then you have this. So this first town, first apartment complex. Okay, so and then you have second town, and then you have floor one and building one, and in town three. Okay, I'll zoom it in for you later. Okay, unless I forget. All right, now I'm getting hot. It, does it get hot that fast? Oh. Okay, I also grab another pen too. Wow, it's hot. Really hot. All right. So if we have just building one, two, three, several buildings, that will be four dimension. If we have just one building, they will three dimension. We have multiple buildings, four dimension. We have multiple town, yeah, fifth dimension. Okay, so yeah, it's supposed to be fifth dimension. Okay, so all right, we started calling this apartment town instead of apartment complex because one level higher than town is city, so we need C. We have to reserve C. Okay. Yeah, town neighborhood. Okay. But it means this apartment complex, building complex. Okay, so with multiple buildings. Now, we'll just pick this guy. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What is it? Its coordinate is town one. Okay. This guy. Okay. Town one. Building two. Town one, building two. In building two, you have second floor, and then well, I guess it's first row and first column, right? Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. So this column vector is coordinate, okay? Right? And coordinate, we're gonna use C, okay? Yeah, I figured out a formula over back there, okay, this morning, okay? So, and it's working, it's correct, okay? So you C1 coordinate, first coordinate, C2, C3. Ordering is very important, okay? Why did I order it in, like from low to up, bottom to up? Well, it's more convenient in that convention, okay? But you feel free to change the convention, okay? Maybe there's better, more efficient notational convention, okay? Ordering. Go ahead and reorder it if it's better, okay? Because, but as far as I know, I can see this is best ordering, okay? So it's just coordinate of this guy, okay? Now, this 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, we call it a vector, right? It's a resident, okay? So, and we're gonna call this guy like this, okay? V1, V2, V3, V4, and V5, okay? What is C1? Is 1, right? Which is 7 minus 6. Okay? C2 is 1. What is it? 6 minus 5. C3 is equal to 2. Why? 5 minus 3. C5 is equal to 1. Why? I mean, C4 is equal to 2. Why? Because it is 3 minus 1. How about C5 is equal to 1 because it is 1 minus 0. Okay, that's the boundary condition. We have to define V6 as 0. Okay. You know, boundary condition is like if you have long rod at the end of either end of this one rod, it behaves differently from other parts of this rod in the middle. Okay, so it's like you have a bottle. At the end, you have a cap, screw, cap, right? So that you put upside down, it doesn't leak. It's that boundary condition, initial condition, or final condition, whatever. Initial point, final point, either end, okay? Because we are dealing with linear system, okay? So, yeah, that's like when you define a sequence, mathematical sequence, arithmetic sequence. Yeah, you define A0, right? If you have your sequence is defined in two lines, yeah, then you have to define A0 and A1, or A1 and A2. Okay, if you have three-line system of sequence, defined in a three-liner, like an is equal to fn, an plus 1 is equal to fn plus 1, or an is equal to fn plus 1 plus g n plus 2. Okay, if your recurrence formula for a sequence involves multiple steps, then your initial condition will correspond to that number of steps, right? So you may have to define not just A1, but you may have to define A1 and A2, or A1 and A2 and A3, right? Sequence. Okay, recurrence formula, recursive definition of a sequence. Okay, so yeah, fortunately enough, we just need to define one of this guy at one end, the cap in a bottle, like okay, that's all this is. So how did I find this formula? Oh, it wasn't too difficult. Okay. Uh, I feel the need to erase a board because I'm feeling very cramped. We only already verified this formula works. Okay, so now I will show you the derivation of this formula. Okay, because of course I'm not going to erase this board. I feel the need to erase something, uh, which is the most difficult part. Well, let's see what we can erase. Well, this guy, because it's a duplicate. Already have 7C4 back there, and this is another 7C4. We don't need two of them. Okay, we cannot afford duplicate. Okay, I bought brand new eraser. Okay, two of them. So look how nice this is. Brand new eraser, clean so well. I'm sorry to make you stare at my butt. I'm sorry, but okay. Okay, good, good, good. All right, at least I'm wearing this shirt. Okay, so that it hides the contour line of my high knee. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just whatever. Sorry. Bad joke. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, ignore me. All right, like you always do. Okay, so ah, yeah, it's a good black. We gonna have to label things. Let's vector function, okay? Vector function, okay? Okay, you have pyramid vector and you have coordinate vector, okay? If you're given a coordinate, yeah, we know what this vector is. I have to look up in my notebook because I don't memorize that thing, okay? I don't memorize that thing. All right, so. Yeah, that's what horizontal juxtaposition. Okay, for an we also call this guy NCR squared on individual element, one element. Okay, it's a pyramid vector. Okay, what's the input? Yeah, coordinate vector. Okay, and coordinate vector. Okay, it's a column vector, right? So is equal to what? Vertical juxtaposition of ik when k from 1 to r, where r is less than or equal to n. Okay, it's like I1, I2, I3, blah blah blah. I1 dot 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 I2 I R. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting really hot now. Oh. Wow. Well, I better use C, right? Because it's coordinate vector. So each component will be coordinate component, coordinate element, right? C1 to CR, and don't get confused with this combination. Okay, that's big C. This guy is small c. Okay. Um, okay. So if you work this out, this now is a horizontal juxtaposition. Okay, because our convention, pyramid vector we express it horizontally. Okay, coordinate vector we express it vertically. Okay, to distinguish the two vectors of the same length. Okay, that's all. We just want to distinguish. Yeah, I know it's convoluted, right? Probably that's why nobody ever quite done this before. Okay, got it. Yeah, it's better you C instead of I. Okay, because it's coordinate vector. Okay, so let me give you some example. Okay, so but yeah, this formula works. Okay, so so this is a pyramid vector function because its output is pyramid vector. What's the input? Coordinate vector. Okay. I better write this down. Okay. I better write this down. We don't have an I anymore. They will C. Okay. Yeah, labeling, naming, ordering, parentheses. You may think it's something insignificant. Actually, they are quite significant. Okay, because the label convention, naming convention, it helps a lot if you do it right, and if you do it wrong, it adds to the confusion. It causes unnecessary delay and confusion. It becomes a hindering block, obstacle, unnecessary obstacle. Okay, so ordering convention, naming convention, labeling, they are actually important. Okay, because they serve as our vehicle to get to our destination. Okay, so yeah, it's quite important. I like wearing black because I have black glasses, black what rim glasses, and I have naturally black hair and black clothing. They kind of match, like black eyebrows and black eyes and black nose, black nose, black background, black pen. It kind of matches. Okay, so my skin tone is like yellow. It's like light brown, light yellowish brown. I mean, which is not ugly. Yeah, I like wearing black. Okay, so I have black pants, black t-shirt, black suit. Yeah, typically I mix with white. Okay, so or yellow, but never with red because black and red, that's the satanic combination. Satan, the color combination, like blood and gore. Violence, hell, hellfire, darkness. Oh, you don't want to make that kind of combination. If you do, I'm not gonna hang out with you. Okay, so back in the day, some of my friends got mad because you are wearing black and red. You better change because I don't want to hang out with you if you do wearing black and red combination, and they got mad. Who are you to dictate what kind of clothes color I wear? How dare you? Just friends back in the days. Okay, college days. Okay, so funny. It's just friends. Okay, college friends, and what do you think you are? You are my wife. It's just funny. Bunch of guys goofing around. Uh, fun, fun, fun. Good old days. Yeah, I still have many friends. I had many friends. Yeah. Or a few good friends, whatever. Okay. So if we work this out, it's easy. Okay. It's we're gonna make the same example back there. Okay. So uh, I'll just copy it down. Okay. So in I hope that brown works. And kinda. Well, I write it closer to you so that you can see it. How about that? Right here, okay. Yeah, it's strong enough. C1, C2, C3, C4, C5 corresponds to what column, what row, what floor, okay, and what building, and what town, okay. Yeah, coordinate. Okay, so in that example, we had we go reverse. Okay, it was town number one, and then floor number two. I'm sorry, building number two, and floor number two, and then you have row number one and column number one. Okay, that was our coordinate. Based on this coordinate, we want to construct the resident. Okay, so the resident in each apartment unit is determined by coordinate address. Yeah, that's the pyramid space, pyramid universe. Think of it this way, okay? Think of it as a way to encode or encipher, encrypt this name of this apartment. Okay. Yeah, we have address for this apartment, right? But let's give it a name in a systemic fashion. Okay. And the formula we have here is this. It's okay, and then what's the vector? Okay, of inside of this address, the resident in this address. C1, yeah, vector. Okay, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. Okay, I'm making sure you can see this. It goes like this. Okay, it's like C. It turns out to be C5, C5 plus C4, C5 plus C4 plus C3, C5 plus C4. You got the idea, right? How did we find this formula? Well, we stare at those pyramid numbers and we found a pattern. Okay, that's how we found out. And actually, we kind of made sense of that too. Okay? It wasn't just observation. We kind of got the idea why it is so. Okay, because it's increasing, you know. And we were very excited when we found this formula. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's work it out. I told you coordinate vector expressed vertically, that's a good convention. Because look at us, okay? We're just following it down, right? Is equal to, ladies and gentlemen, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, okay? That's where we started from, right? We're gonna take a brief break, and I'm gonna show you the inverse function of that. Is that a coordinate vector function? Here you have pyramid vector function, right? Inverse of that is coordinate vector function, okay? And we'll derive that formula, and I will share that with you. That's what I did this morning before I went to work, okay? So, okay. Yeah. It's easy. It's just plus and minus addition subtraction. It's very easy. I mean, if I can do it, it has to be easy because I don't know that much mathematics. Okay, I just know the basics. All right, so and if I can do it, so can you. Okay, so 'cause I'm nobody special. I'm not that smart. You know me. Yeah, I'm stupid. So if I can do it, so can you. Okay, I'm nobody smart. I know some martial art, some dancing. I'm fit. I do diet and exercise. I eat healthy. I run. If I can do it, so can you. Because I'm nobody's special. I'm not a strong or person or very well disciplined kind of person. No, I'm just ordinary person. If I can do it, so can you. Okay, and you should. All right. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of this, and we get back, and I'll show you the coordinate vector function. Okay, which is inverse of pyramid vector function. Okay, I'll show it to you. We'll take a break. All right. Ah. Oh well. I don't know where to put this guy. Did I leave my glasses somewhere? I'm sorry. It's so annoying, right? It's annoying to me too. Yeah, it's right there. Good. You know, I didn't tell you the whole joke that I shared with my friends. I said I should never be because my friends are cool. Okay, they tolerate me. Okay, so like I said like things like between me and my friends, close friends. Yeah, we don't. In China, Korea, Japan, there's this four letter proverb. It's called 마격지우. Okay. What it translates to is the kind of friend when there's no obstacle. Like we talk shit. We talk about everything, religion, politics, whatever. the glasses over there were sunglasses. It wasn't prescription glasses. So, yeah, basically I said, yeah, I should never become an employer because even if I do, my business will shut down very quickly because I'm very discriminatory. I will never hire LGBT. I will never hire tattooed or pierced people. Or I will never hire ultra interracialist. So yeah, and I would do so openly, maybe subtly, but even if I do it in a subtle fashion, sooner or later they will know that I'm very discriminatory, and they will sue me by using some free lawyers like Southern Law Poverty Center or ACLU lawyers, because those organizations are funded by George Soros, people like that, rich liberal people. So to further their liberal agenda. So yeah, the employees that I refuse to hire, like gay people or tattoo piercists or whatever, yeah, they're not gonna pay a single penny for in this lawsuit. Okay, discrimination. What if I don't know? I didn't know that this woman was lesbian. I mean, I probably ask interview question. I'm not gonna ask like, "Are you lesbian?" I'm not gonna say that. I say, "Hey, do you have a boyfriend or do, are you married? Okay, what does your husband do?" That kind of stuff. Okay, I'll be more subtle and indirect, but yeah, whatever. Just a joke. Okay, so it's this. Okay, so and what's the starting point for this guy? We have CR is equal to R, right? We always forget that term, right? CR is equal to R. Okay, so all right. No, 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 no. I gotta look it up again. I mean, there was some initial condition that comes with this formula. Okay, I forgot. I forgot. No, there's no initial condition. I'm sorry, because that initial condition comes with the pyramid set function. Okay, not pyramid vector function. Okay. Let's just work it out. Okay, so with the thinner pen, thinner black pen right here. What we are doing here is again, this is the convention, all right? V1. So this is not like traditional linear algebra. Okay, in traditional linear algebra, you label from top to bottom when you have a column vector. When you have row vector, you label it from left to right. But we are doing, but that kind of ordering convention doesn't work for us. Okay. it works better for us if we reverse the ordering. We do from bottom to top and from right to left. Okay. Oh, I mean, of course, you can, I guess, find some different ordering. Like when you express pyramid numbers, maybe you start from higher number and you descend, you go down. Then maybe that's more compatible with traditional linear algebra matrix convention of ordering numbers. But we rather do just ascending order, okay? And if we choose to express this pyramid vector in ascending order, increasing number, then this is way to go, okay? So I leave that up to you. You know, reorder it, go ahead and do it, okay? I'm not going to, okay? I know Arabic. I know how to write from right to left, okay? So okay, that's what these are, okay? Because our question now is reverse. Okay, so we are looking for this. Okay, C is a coordinate vector function. Okay, coordinate vector function. Input is a vector, the pyramid vector. Okay, it gives out the coordinate. That's why it's a coordinate vector function. It gives out the coordinate vector. Okay, input horizontal row vector, the pyramid vector. Okay, so let's work this out. Okay, so we, we have C5, right? C5, you have a C5, C4, C3, C2, C1, right? Is equal to, you have what? Yeah, V5. Which we know that's one of the input, right? We have five input numbers, right? And then, what is V4? I mean, C4. C4, here, V4 is equal to C5 plus C4. What is C4? C5, C4 is equal to V4 minus C5, which is V5. Okay? So you have V4 minus V5. Okay? How about V3? I mean, C3. C3 is equal to C3 V3 minus C4 minus C5. Okay? We know C5 is V5, right? So this becomes, because these two guys cancel out, so this becomes yeah, these two guys cancel out, so V3 minus V4. Okay? They will all cancel out, and you have to take my word for it, okay? And go ahead and calculate it. Yeah, because I verified it this morning, okay? So this guy becomes V2 minus V1, okay? And this guy becomes V1 minus V0, okay? I'm sorry. And so that's why we have to define V6 is equal to 0, okay? Okay, meaning v r plus 1, okay, because r correspond to 5 back there. We are doing 7c5, okay, so all right. Now we are ready to give it a general formula, okay, so uh, coordinate coordinate vector, okay, coordinate vector. We're gonna have to come up with a new convention, okay? How about this? NCR arrow, okay? That's coordinate vector function, okay? This guy is a pyramid vector function, alright? So coordinate vector function. Yeah, you can do it this minus one inverse function, but we rather just do this coordinate vector function. I mean coordinate vector function, okay? Not pyramid vector function, okay? Its input is, of course, the coordinate vector, which is this guy square, but we just use v, okay? Uh, is equal to you have vertical juxtaposition, okay? K from 1 to R, V, K minus V, K plus 1, where um, V R plus 1 is defined as 0, okay? So yeah, that's that. Let me write this down, okay? Yeah, of course, I'll have to take a picture of this and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting tired. Really. Oh, boy. Hmm. We may have to finish up early today, okay? Because I'm tired. Why? Maybe I'm getting old. Yeah, just tired. Yeah, I don't like it when right here, it kind of gets oily and shiny. It's gross. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, and I hate it when this get this. What's the name of this region between the two eyebrows? Is there any name for it? In Korean, yeah, they have name for it. It's called 양미간. It's like either eyebrow and you have in the middle of that. Okay, so yeah, it tend to get very thickened and I cannot open my eyes very big. I don't like it. Tired nerd. Tired geeky look. We're gonna have to take a break, okay? Because I'm out of it. We did a lot, alright? So we are not lazy. It's just that I'm tired, really. Oh, but it's good stuff, okay? So okay, we'll be back. Okay. You know, no more mathematics today, okay? So I'm gonna put this back. I'll tell you a story and we'll call it a day, alright? Because I'm tired. Why? Yeah, I did some exercise this lunchtime, okay? So, and also this morning too, okay? So, maybe I over exercised today, okay? So, I'm just tired. Seriously. So, I have these running shoes in my car, right? Uh, because I run during the lunchtime, all right? Eat to my lunch favorite lunch restaurant. Nowadays it's Burger King. Why? Yeah, I just say no cheese, no mayonnaise, please. If I mistake they put cheese in there, I just scrape it out with this plastic knife. Okay, so no cheese, no mayo. Um, and what, some other time, yeah, I go to Walmart and have lunch at the Walmart McDonald's. Again, no cheese, no mayo. Right? And yeah, when I go to Walmart, I run in the Walmart parking lot all the way around, and yeah. And when I need to buy something, you know. So I this running shoes in my car, i- it's been a long time ever washed it. So I guess there are some bacterial fungal growth in there. So the corner of my left corner of my left thumb toe, it was kind of feeling a little bit infected, just a little bit. So I came home and I put it, went to the bathtub, and while I was brushing my teeth, I turned on this hot water, as hot as I can tolerate, and while I brushed my teeth, which was like 5 minutes, yeah, yeah, there's home therapy for those toenail infection. It's not ingrowth, toenail ingrowth. No, it's just infection at the corner of the toenail, and it's gone. The pain is gone because what this hot water does to your toenail, your toe, is it brings out all the red blood cells, along with white cells. So white cells come in because the water is so hot. There are a lot of red blood and white blood cells. They come with red blood, and we are bringing in the army to fight this bacteria overgrowth. Okay, so yeah, and I washed my shoes in the washing machine, and now I'm drying in the dryer. Many times these shoes they kick the door out, door open. Okay, so I may have to air dry it when that happens. Okay, but I'm gonna dry it in the dryer as long as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna bring that white long sleeve shirt. So uh, we are marching towards prime number function. Okay, and my guess is that it shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, to find. So last night I was looking in the Wikipedia what are all known formula for prime number function, and there is none. Okay, all the yeah there are many formulas, but they are not prime number formula. Okay, they are approximations or some limited cases. I saw a dozen of them. Okay, but not none of them is complete. Ours will be. Just like in the Matrix movie, what Morpheus said to what this Keanu Reeves guy, what's his name? Neo means new in Greek, I think. Like Neolithic age, Paleolithic age. Yeah, then Neo, right? It's probably Greek because geo means the earth, right? So Neo Geo. I think Neo Geo, well, in Greek, I guess it means what, New Earth. I think it's a name of a video game company back in the days in Japan. I think. Okay, so Neo Geo, whatever. Good name, smart, rhyming. New Earth, very good name. So, uh, again, no more mathematics. Well, just one more. Can we now make connection between the pyramid set function and pyramid vector function or its inverse? I don't think so. Okay, so maybe later we'll get back to that, but I don't even want to think about mathematics now because I'm fed up for today, really. Just want to chill, okay? Just want to relax. Okay, so you know, having a romantic relationship can be very educational, and also it could be good for self development, character development. Okay, because women, I cannot speak for women because I'm not a woman. Okay, but I would assume it's the same way. Okay, I only date mature white ladies. Okay, because I find white ladies very attractive, and mature white ladies they who are not gonna have any kids because I don't want to have kids. So yeah, mature white ladies they are the only ones I date with. If I ever, okay, but that's very rare occasion. Actually, I get a date. Okay, but you know me, my personality. Okay, and but in my past, yeah, I have dated all different races. Okay, in my past. Okay, but I'm not saying I got laid with them. No, just date. So uh, because I cannot speak for women, but as for men, when it comes to men like me, women they have leverage. What is it? Sex. Yeah, their body. We want to touch their body, want to have sex with them, kiss them. So they have leverage. They have upper hand. So women are when in terms of dating stage, they are like boss. Okay, they can control you, even correct you, and you have to obey. Right? When you do something wrong, you have to apologize and you have to correct. You have to change your evil way in order to get laid. That's why dating could be good for your character development. You can be a better person. Okay, if you are dating a good girl. Okay, so yeah, yeah, I do try to get a date always because I'm a man, and masturbation that's not enough. Okay, I need some real lady. Okay, to communicate with. So yeah, I go on online dating, and every now and then they're kind and generous enough to talk to me, and God bless them. They're so nice. we did enough mathematics today. Okay, so what do I do now? Maybe I'll just watch television show, Twilight Zone, whatnot. Yeah, I'll just chill before I fall asleep or because I kind of had dinner already because I like the ramen noodle that comes in a styrofoam. You know, I just put water there and put in the microwave. Great invention. So yeah, I think it came from Japanese. Ramen noodle, I think it's Japanese invention. This cup ramen noodle, yeah, so smart, so convenient. That was my dinner. Okay. Sometimes I have my one small can of tuna, but today I didn't because I wasn't that hungry. So um, yeah, maybe I'll eat some more later. But so, what do you think? What do you think about this mathematical journey? Are you having fun? I hope you do. You are witnessing, observing, as long as I am, discovery of mathematics, new mathematics. Okay. Prime number function will get it. Okay, that shouldn't be that difficult from now on. Okay, because we have game plan. Okay, we have game plan. Okay, and I gave you enough good enough hint so that you can do it on your own from now on. You probably don't need if you're good at mathematics. You probably don't need my help any further. You can find that number function before I do. Because you are better mathematician than I am. I'm just amateur, dilettante, dabbler, cobbler, shoe salesman. Okay, I'm just dabbling in it. Okay, it's just amateur. Uh, if you're a professional mathematician and if you have been watching this, go ahead and do it. Okay, yeah, without waiting. There's no need. Okay, yeah, just express the set of prime numbers less than n or equal to n. Set subtraction. Okay, the natural numbers less than n minus all the composite numbers. Composite number minus one meaning getting rid of the very first one. Okay, so they will set union of that inside of this minus parenthesis, or the set of all the composite numbers. They will union of multiples, right? Yeah, so it will all boil down to counting the unionized sets, like A union B union C. Okay, it will all boil down to that, and that's why we have spent so much time doing this pyramid set. Okay, because that's what it is. It's about combination. It's like out of seven, A1, A2 through A7, union, right? You pick one card, A1, A2, you pick two cards, A1 intersection A2, blah blah blah. You pick three cards, A1 intersection A2 intersection A3, blah blah blah, right? It boils down to that. Okay, so and yesterday we came up with a formula for intersection. Okay, between two multiples. Okay, two multiple sets. Okay, two sets of multiple numbers. Okay, so intersection. Yeah, we found formula for that. So I'm giving it away to you. Okay. We got all the jigsaw puzzle pieces. Now we just need to piece them together, and we'll have the whole picture. The prime number function will be complete, probably in less than a month. Okay, that would be my guess. And we are making huge progress. Huge. Yeah, this is huge. Okay. Yeah, President Trump, well, he announced what to be president. Yeah, let him. Well, I think I still have a chance. Okay, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll try to publish this guy, this prime number function once we finish it here. Maybe I'll try to publish it. Okay, and at least online. Okay, so and who knows? Maybe I will become very famous because of that prime number function discovery. Okay, and after I become very famous in mathematics community, maybe then I can announce my presidency in public. I already did, but nobody's paying attention. Okay, so maybe people are more willing to pay attention to me, my presidential candidacy and my campaign, one man campaign. That can happen. Okay, that can happen. So yeah, using mathematical achievement for my presidential bet. That can happen. Because looking back, I have tried to be famous many, many times. I made a movie, I wrote books, I wrote academic journal articles, and but I failed to become famous. Okay, so I keep trying, I keep running. Okay, even if I never become a president all my life, I'll still keep running because I enjoy the journey. I enjoy running for president. Okay, if I do, who knows? If I do this long enough, maybe I become famous somehow just because I keep trying to be a president as a nobody underdog. Who knows? Yeah, I have a hope. Yeah, it's irrational. It's more like religious, unscientific hope, but you need it. I told you, religion is an essential nutrient like protein, amino acid. Religion, hope, belief, faith. Human being cannot survive that. You know what? Let's take another break because we have plenty of time. Okay, and we'll take a break and we'll talk about something else. We'll talk about teenage suicide. Okay, which is a big problem in America right now. Okay, also in Europe too. Okay, we'll talk about it after a break. Okay, it's good that we are not doing any mathematics. It's good that we put away mathematics, this whiteboard, because we are talking about something else and something very important. Okay, so teenage suicide. We'll talk about that. Okay. Yeah. We'll come up with a solution for that problem, which is extremely easy compared to mathematics problem. All this social problem is just piece of cake compared to mathematics. Okay, it's just too easy. We have solution for everything. Okay, mathematics, well, we are working on it, but otherwise, we have solution for everything. All the social problem we have solution. Okay, that's just too darn easy. Oh boy. Okay. So probably I think I will have some watermelon. I have watermelon in my fridge and it's just sitting there. I love watermelon. Oh, it's yummy, delicious. Okay. Don't call me a racist. I don't even know what it is so racist about watermelon. It's like red inside, green on the outside. It's like Christmas, red and green, right? Like Poinciana, poinsettia. Why is watermelon so racist? I don't get it. Okay. So teenage suicide. During the break time, I read this article because I was looking for some funny photos, like photos taken just before a disaster or something like that, right? Then I ran into this article about this 12-year-old girl in Georgia back in what 2014 or something. She videotaped her suicide. Okay. She was a very beautiful white girl, brunette, blue eyes, very porcelain skin, very beautiful young white girl, 12-year-old. Okay, tender age, underage, and but her biological parents, I guess, they never married or they divorced, whatever, right? And then her mom, a beautiful blonde girl. Okay, her mom, 12-year-old girl's mom, beautiful blonde girl. She married a guy, so he became a stepfather of this 12-year-old girl, and the stepfather of this 12-year-old girl, he was mentally, physically, and sexually abusive to this 12-year-old girl, his stepdaughter. Okay, and also they are drug dealers. Her mother, her stepfather, drug addicts, drug dealers. So that's what drove this girl to suicide. Okay, so that happens a lot in America. Okay, uh, in this particular instance, it happened in Georgia. Okay, and because 12-year-old girl, she was desperate and she didn't know that there's some governmental agency, what, child in need of assistance in Alaska. They call it China. I was like, why do we call it China? Cina. Wait, why can't you just pronounce it as Sina instead of China? Because that's not has nothing to do with this country, China. Whatever. Yeah, Child Protection Agency, CPA, whatever, right? Different states call it different names, but yeah, she could have gotten adopted by somebody, got removed from her bad parents, and got into foster care. But she's just 12-year-old girl, so she doesn't know. Okay, you know, they kind of reminded me because she could have gone to police station one day, and she could have reported her abusive parents, step parent, and she could have gotten into some kind of orphanage, some shelter, protective service, child protection service agency. She could have gotten that, but she didn't know she's 12 years old. So yeah, ignorance. Okay, that's unfortunate because in Alaska there was this guy. I think he's from somewhere either the south or Midwest or eastern coast. Yeah, yeah. What Into the Wilderness? That book. Okay, that's about him. There's some movie about it, right? I've read the book and I've seen the movie. The movie was not very well made, but the book was very well written. Okay, which is many cases are like that. Okay, good book but bad Hollywood movie, right? Because writing a book is a lot easier than making a movie. Okay, so yeah, I kind of understand why. Okay, because making a movie is not easy. Okay, writing a book is not easy either, but it's easier than making a good movie. Because it's just you, one person writing, right? But to make a good movie, that's your camera, good screenplay, written document, good story, screenplay, casting, acting, directing, lighting, sound operator, costume, makeup, hairstyle. Making a movie is not that easy. Okay, all in 2 hours. Okay, so editing, music composition, props, the blocking. The composition, the distance between actors. Oh my goodness, there's a lot to it. I know because I studied filmmaking a little bit, and I made a movie. Okay, so I know how hard it is. Okay, so yeah, Into the Wilderness. Okay, this guy who came to Alaska, and he went to some Alaskan forest. I don't know where. All right, somewhere in Alaska. I don't know where. Okay, so he went to the wilderness. Maybe it was around Denali or Denali National Park or something. I have no idea. Okay, and he found this abandoned bus and he slept in there. And as season comes and goes, yeah, there was some kind of rise of the river. He waded through this river when the river was very shallow, but after some rain, it got very high, so he couldn't cross that river. But later on, Alaskans, after he died, because he thought he was landlocked by this high river, so he stayed there and he starved to death. Okay, yeah, he got some disease, or maybe he was poisoned, maybe he got some bacterial, fungal, viral infection, whatever. But he thought he couldn't go anywhere, so he just died in that abandoned bus somewhere in Alaska, in the middle of nowhere. Okay, but later on, Alaskans noticed that there was a bridge about 2 miles away, but this guy didn't have any map. He didn't have any knowledge of that location of that bridge, kind of like 2 or 3 miles away. He didn't know. Okay, and they can remind this girl, 12-year old girl who committed suicide and videotaped it and put it online live somewhere in like 2014. Okay, in Georgia. Okay, United States. She kind of reminded me of this guy who came to Alaska and died because he didn't know where that bridge was. This girl, he didn't know, she didn't know. She could have gone to police station and got adopted or got into foster care, so orphanage, this shelter, child protection agency, because state government have that. I'm pretty sure Georgia has that too. Alaska for sure, I know. Okay, yeah, Alaska has that. Okay, it's not too long ago. It's like 5 years ago, so I'm sure Georgia had that, but she didn't know. So that's why knowledge is not just power, like Francis Bacon in Britain said. Knowledge is also survival. You have to learn. Okay, all these girls who get raped and murdered, they didn't know how easy it is to protect themselves by learning some self-defense skill by martial art. All you gotta do is just punch his neck, gouge out his eyes, grab his balls, penis, is knowledge that could have saved all these raped and murdered girls. Okay? And you, the rest of you, Americans, you have to understand diet and exercise is something you have to do in order to be healthy, happy, and beautiful. Do you want to be ugly? Do you want to be unhappy? Do you want to be unhealthy? No, you don't want to be unhappy. You don't want to be unhealthy. You don't want to be in pain. You don't want to be ugly. Then know this. You have to diet and exercise. That's the only way. And no tattoo, no piercings, no gay, no ultra interracialism. Okay, so. But you don't know. You don't know this one simple thing, diet and exercise. Well, you get two things, or three things: diet, exercise, career, or four things. Got diet, exercise, career, religion. Okay. I'm preaching. I want you to see my hands. I'm preaching in an empty church. I'm performing in an empty theater. There is no audience. It's just me. Okay? I'm teaching in an empty school, empty auditorium, empty lecture hall. There's no students. There's no audience. Okay? But I'm the only one and only one who have all the answers, but nobody's listening. It's beautiful, isn't it? In a way, okay, it's paradoxical, ironic. It's artsy, very artistic. I like this. Okay, God, thank you, thank you, Jehovah God. I am that I am. Jesus, his father. In humanology, we don't have Trinity, okay? Because God and Jesus, they are separate entities. They just agree. They are on the same team, but that does not mean they are same individuals. Okay, so Father and Son. Okay. Yeah. So also there was another article of which I watched documentary of thereof, like about 5 years ago. Okay, maybe probably I was in law school back then, somewhere in the Midwest. In this Wisconsin town, there were these three girls, and two girls tried to kill the third girl because they wanted to impress this what creepy pasta character, anime, cartoon, teenage cartoon character, what slender guy or something. Okay, so this creepy pasta ism, that's a satanic ideology that is infecting teenagers. Okay, so because this 12-year-old girl in Georgia who committed suicide, she also was a reader of this cartoon series, this creepy pasta. Okay, and these creepy pasta characters, there was some a brown-eyed guy who drowned, who dies from drowning, and creepy. Creepy pasta is a franchise. It's an animation cartoon. Uh, it encourages murder and suicide. It's very criminalistic kind of cartoon franchise. creepy what slender guy, whatever. They are all fiction, right? But they they are infecting young minds in America. Okay, so and they are yeah Satanism. Okay, it's a satanic ideology, just like gayism, tattoo piercism, sugar fetism, ultra internationalism. Okay, it's destructive, contagious, satanic, evil, destructive ideology that's killing people. Okay, but we are humanologists. We are ghostbusters. Okay, so if you are a parent, okay, yeah, don't let them do this creepy pasta, slender guy, or this brown drowned brown whatever. You have to get a control of your children. Okay, it's just like tattoo piercism, sugar fetism. Yeah, it's an evil ideology. Okay, because yeah, this Wisconsin girls, two girls, they were white. Okay, they tried to kill the third girl to impress slender guy, this character, cartoon, fictional character in this creepypasta series, cartoon series. Okay, and this 12-year-old Georgian girl, she also was in some kind of delusion. Which they're young, right? So yeah, creepypasta is the factory of delusion. It creates delusions in young minds, teenagers, early young teens. Okay, so it's a satanic ideology. Okay, so it encourages murder and suicide. Okay, so it's very bad stuff. So uh, this 12-year-old Georgian girl, she was also in delusion, just like those two Wisconsin girls. Okay, she was in delusion. She's like hallucination. Like she thought this cartoon character was brown, drowned brown. She thought he was real. So she was like looking for him. Oh, he's my lover. Where is he? Where is he? He disappeared. Please, yeah. Anybody who ever heard of him? Yeah, please let me know where he is. She was in total delusion. Okay, so just like, do you think it's just a 12-year-old girl in Georgia? No, you too. Oh, sugar, fat. Yeah, give me chocolate candies. Give me oil, fat, butter, margarine. It will make me happy. Sugar and fat. All these candies, ice creams, and pies. Yeah, that's traditional American food. Pies, ice creams, and cakes, pizza, cheese, and oil, olive oil, canola oil, fried stuff, and yeah, I will be happy. Yeah, you are in delusion because sugar fetism is a just like this what creepy pastaism is a satanic destructive ideology. You are in delusion. Americans, adults, you are in delusion. Oh, you could be President Trump, who is obese, getting fatter and fatter. Right? This disgusting and ugly, right? Yeah, sugar fatism. You eat sugar, fat, right? Because when I crave for sugar, I eat fruits. When I crave for fat, I eat nuts because they have good jam packed full of good stuff, and nuts kind of bitter, fruits kind of sour. So I don't get to eat very much. Okay, so that's why I keep in shape. Well, you think I have a pot belly? I do, but I suck it in. I can still look presentable. Okay. I cook all my food in water. I never use oil. I don't even have any oil in the kitchen. I do have mayonnaise in my fridge, but I use it like twice a year. Okay. Yeah, twice a year. Okay, mayonnaise in my fridge. But I do have nuts and I have fruits. So tattoo piercing. You think you can be happy by tattooing and piercing yourself? It's a delusion. Okay, you are as ignorant and helplessly deluded as this 12-year-old Georgian girl who committed suicide because you yourself, you Americans, American adults, you're suicidal too. I mean, you are ruining yourself by eating all the sugar and fat, playing video games as an adult, and you never exercise. You eat all the junk food, right? Sugar and fat, okay? You smoke marijuana, you are deluded by Satan, okay? I mean, somebody has to say this. Somebody has to say this, don't you think? Don't you think it's time for someone tell the people the truth, bare naked truth, inconvenient truth, like what Mr. Ex Vice President Gore said, inconvenient truth. I watched that documentary, okay, from beginning to the end. It was interesting, yeah. But at the same time, he's blaming oil and gas industry, okay, and I didn't like that, okay, because global warming, well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, okay, because in Russia, or Alaska, or Canada, or Greenland, Finland, Sweden, it's just too cold up there, okay, so if it gets warm, it's a good thing because they will save energy. Because the heating, they don't have to heat up their homes in winter very much because it's not too cold. Now, it's not just global warming, it's climate change, right? So, like places like Florida or Texas, it gets colder, okay? Because, oh, there's this floating iceberg, right? It used to be just ice cap in polar region, Antarctica or Arctica, okay? But yeah, the Earth is getting warmer thanks to these greenhouse gases. So this bunch of icebergs they come down, or jet stream, or they come down and they are cooling southern parts, equatorial region. Now they are saving energy there too, because it's kind of cool there, so they don't have to run air conditioner 24/7. Up here in Alaska, it's warmer, so we don't have to turn on the heater during the winter 24/7. Okay, so it's a redistribution of coolness and hotness. It could be a good thing. It can save energy. Okay, and it can open up the North Arctic route, trade route. Okay, so yeah, global warming can be a good thing. Okay. Oh, what about drowning polar bears? Oh, don't worry. Okay, we'll farm them. We'll trap them, farm them, feed them. Okay, we'll farm them and release like 10% of these farmed polar bears out into the wild. In the farming of these polar bears, we'll feed them. Okay, no worries. We got plenty of food. Okay, so we can feed them. Okay, and we'll sell them too. We'll harvest farmed polar bears when I'm the president in 2020 November, when I'm elected as president, and when I'm the president sworn in 2021 January. Yeah, I'll make it happen. Okay, I'm the only one who can make it happen. Okay, President Trump is a fucking idiot. Tariff. Ah, what the fuck, dude? He doesn't understand. He's a fucking moron. Okay, so that's where I agree with Democrats. Okay, because Democrats, yeah, liberals, they disagree with President Trump, and so do I. Not on every count, but many counts. Yeah, I do disagree. Okay, because Republicans, conservatives, Christians, they are like delusion. They have this delusion, this block in their head, mind, and eye. They became an idiot. Conservatives, Republicans, Christians, they are infected with this satanic ideology of Trumpism, pro-Trumpism. Okay, they worship President Trump like as if he's like son of God or prophet of God or king of God or God, even God himself. Oh, Trump, Trump, Trump. USA, oh, USA, America first, America the greatest. Oh, Trump. America number one. Crazy people, right? Yeah, Republicans, man. They are as stupid as fucking Democrats who call racism all the time, who call sexism all the time, who call out for gay marriage. Yeah, they're crazy, right? Yeah, Democrats, they're stupid, but Republicans, who's willing to vote for President Trump again, they are just as stupid and as crazy. Okay, because it's hard to believe, really. Americans are stupid. Okay, so it's not just America. Oh yeah, you are living in some countries other than America. Do you think you are better? I doubt it. Because I spent 2 decades in South Korea. Is South Korea better than America? Well, half and half, right? Yes and no. There are some parts South Korea is doing better than America. South Korea, there's no gay marriage, no tattoos, no piercings, no marijuana. Okay, those are the areas that South Korea is doing better than America. But South Koreans, they're not that inventive, not very creative. Because South Korea is monolithic, just like China and Japan. Okay, it's too monolithic, too restricted, too many rules. Okay, so there's one proverb that's not Chinese, no Japanese. It's a Korean proverb. Okay, it says this. Okay, if there's something sticking out of this rock, this boulder, yeah, you pick it, you punch it, you grind it, and that's a good thing. Okay, so South Korean culture is like this. It's monolithic. It doesn't allow any exceptions. They just want to follow the rules. Okay, it's very boring culture. Very anti-diversity. Diversity. Okay, so they disallow bad diversity like tattooism, tattoo piercism, sugar fetism, gayism, marijuanaism. They don't allow that bad diversity. But at the same time, they disallow good diversity, like innovation, creativity. They don't allow that. That's why I had to run away from South Korea and come to America. Because they don't allow me to be there. I'm just way too different. Okay? I'm a good diversity. At least in my opinion. In my humble or arrogant opinion, okay? America allows both good diversity and bad diversity. So we have opposite problem. Okay? Yeah, we have good diversity, all the invention, creativity, inventors. Yeah, America, right? But at the same time, America allows bad diversity like tattoo piercism, sugar fetishism, gayism, ultra interracialism. Okay. It's didualism, right? Plus, minus, minus, plus. Okay, didualism. South Korea disallow bad diversity, which is good. Minus times minus is 1, plus 1, okay? But South Korea disallows good diversity. This plus 1 minus times minus 1 is minus 1. Okay, there's something better about South Korea. America allows good diversity. That's plus 1 times plus 1 is plus 1. But America also allows bad diversity. So plus 1 times minus 1 is minus 1. Okay, so it's didualism, okay? You have no idea what I'm talking about, right? Because you haven't paid attention. Or you didn't watch the past episodes, okay? So I'm not going to repeat myself, okay? So, oh well. What time is it? We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So we'll be back, okay? And we'll chat a little before I eat something and watch something and go to bed, okay? So I gotta get back to work tomorrow, okay? So 80 degrees in this room. Nice. We'll take a break, okay? Nice and warm. Okay, we are back. I'm sorry for a long break, but it's Tuesday, okay? Come on, give me a break. Are you a mathematician or mathematics amateurist like I am? Give me 1 second, okay? Maybe you don't like to hear all this no mathematical stuff. Maybe you're fast forwarding, okay? Maybe you don't appreciate all this no mathematical stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with mathematics. Uh, but if you are a believer in mathematics, everything is mathematics, okay? So just to let you know, okay? Because life is not always mathematics, okay? There's some random stuff. Yeah, you can do stochastic modeling, stochastic statistical what Monte Carlo, whatever bullshit there is, okay? So whatever. Monte Carlo algorithm, yeah, I learned it, okay? Yeah, I did study that a little bit, okay? Monte Carlo method, okay? So Monte Carlo is like what, Las Vegas or whatever, some Italian casino. I don't I don't know too much about it, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know too much about that shit, okay? So whatever. So randomized algorithm, okay? Yeah, I majored in computer science. I went to graduate school in computational biology, which belonged to computer science department in some low Ivy League school, whatever, okay? So what were we talking about? Yeah. So America have good diversity, bad diversity. Korea, it has no good diversity, no bad diversity. Okay, so I'm kind of ideological refuge. Okay, asylum in case. It's just that I happen to have been born in America, so I had dual citizenship, and when I was what 18, yeah, I chose America over Korea. I abandoned my Korean citizenship, and Korean government, American government, my parents, they were kind and generous to allow me to choose this American citizenship over Korean citizenship. Okay, so and with the help of my parents, yeah, I applied to American colleges and I got accepted to this Midwestern or some other parts, Eastern Coast, Western Coast, Midwest. They gave me admission. Okay, so I picked this one particular school in the Midwest. Okay, and when I first came here with my parents, uh, it was a disappointment because it was not like New York City or Los Angeles. Okay, it was kind of rural, farmland, kind of Midwestern part of America. It was so different from what I expected as America, just like Hollywood, Manhattan, Chicago. It was not like that. It was farmland, Midwest. Okay, I was disappointed. Okay. But that's the real America. Rural America is the real America, like 99% of America. Okay, so what's portrayed in the media, international media, that's not real America. Okay, rural America, that's the real America. Okay, the true Americans. Okay, it's too bad they are supporting President Trump, but not all of them do support President Trump. Some of them are disappointed, just like I am, by the performance of President Trump, because we realize that President Trump, yeah, probably he's better than Madam Secretary fucking Hillary fucking Clinton, right? Dumb fucking blonde. Yeah, probably he's better than that, but still, it's President Trump is not the best that America has to offer for the job. I am. Okay, I am the guy, I'm your guy. Okay, so you better vote for me in 2020 January. 2010 November. Okay, so. But it's up to you. Okay, so. Okay, it's up to you. I leave that up to you. I respect your voting right. It's your constitutional freedom right. Okay, so no matter who you vote for, uh, I respect it. But you should also respect my right to free speech. If you vote for President Trump, I will call you useful idiot. Okay? There's useful idiot and useful genius. Okay? President Trump, he only take useful geniuses with him to the White House. He abandons useful idiots like you and me. I voted for him in 2016 November. Okay, I was abandoned. Okay, open your eyes for once. Okay, you wanna be a useful idiot or useful genius? If you vote for me, you will be useful geniuses. There will be no useful idiots. Who will be my useful idiots? Yeah, people who voted for President Trump or Joe Biden. Okay. Yeah, Senator, ex-Senator or ex-Vice President Joe Biden. Mr. Joe Biden. Okay, yeah, he's cool. I like him. Okay, but come on. I like him. He and President Obama used to be my role models. Even President Trump used to be my role models. Okay, but I grew out of it, out of them. I became better than they ever were, ever is, ever are, or ever can be. I'm just better. Okay, so. So teenage suicide was the solution. Yeah, exercise, diet, martial art, dancing. Okay. Knowledge. Okay, yeah. Know the governmental system, governmental agencies. Okay, know that there are help available. Okay. Yeah, if you are being abused, go to police station. Okay. Report. Okay. Yeah, this child protection agency, China case, children in need of assistance. Every state have different names, but it's there. Okay, so yeah, go to police station, call 911. Just get out of that abusive house. Get away from your parents if they are abusive to you. Okay. By the way, that's not why I got out of my house. Okay, I got out of my house because they were trying to, just not my house, just not just my house, not just my school in Seoul, South Korea, but the entire Korean culture. They tried to inject into me elitism. I had to get away from this injection, this needle injection, metaphysical needle injection of elitism. I did not want to be one of those elites who follow the tracks, do the homework, go to top school and do what they tell you to do. This robotic machine. This who care about money, power, and fame, this machinery, elites, President Trump and all his appointees, yeah, they went to top Ivy League schools, high-ranking CEOs, business executives, like from Exxon and Boeing and elites, machines, mechanized, soulless, mindless people who only care about money, power, and fame, like or sex, money, power, fame, and sex. That's President Trump, Justice Kavanaugh, all these appointees like Steve Mnuchin, Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner, elites who only care about money, power, and fame, materialistic people, materialistic machinery. I said no to them. No, I said no to that ideology of elitism. That's why I had to run away. When the South Korean high school tried to award me with this number one ranking in this big school high school exam in Seoul, South Korea, because I topped that, because I wanted it. But when they tried to turn me into an elite, I said no, and I had to run away because I asked them, "Hey, can you please keep this my GPA private, this exam ranking and school record, because I value my privacy. I don't want my friends and other strangers. I don't want them to know that I topped the score. The fact that I'm top of the heap, it's my privacy." And they said no. Okay, no, you have to be awarded in public and baptized with this elitism. I had to get away from this wave of elitism trying to devour me and try to convert me to elitism, try to make me into an elitist. I had to get away from this monster who tried to make me into a part of that monster of elitism. I'm a very anti-elitist, okay? So that's why I had to get away from Seoul, South Korea, from my family, from my school, alma mater, in Seoul, South Korea, high school. And I ran away, far, far away to Los Angeles, California, United States of America, okay? That's the year 2000, not 2000, it's year 1995, I think. And then my parents, they got a hold of me and they captured me and they brought me back to Seoul, South Korea, and I was surrounded by these psychiatrists, psychologists, Sigmund Freudian. They would show me this Rorschach ink blot test, try to psychoanalyze me. Do you know what they said? We have 30 minutes left. It is very interesting story, so I will share it with you, okay? Oh yeah, you're a mathematician. Yeah, you wanna skip all this. I hope I'm entertaining you if you're professional mathematicians, okay? Because life is more than mathematics, okay? So I hope you are intrigued. I'm sharing my personal, private history, family secrets, okay? I'll share it with you after a 5 minutes break, okay? So I'll tell you all about it, okay? What the psychologists in Seoul, South Korea, Korean psychiatrists, these MDs, these PhDs, whatever, they try to psychoanalyze me with whatever stuff they learned from their colleges and graduate schools in psychology, okay? So it's a drama, very intriguing, interesting, okay? So stay tuned, okay? Because I'm gonna share it with you. I'll tell you all about it. What this psychiatrist told me when they examined my mental state. What are their diagnosis, prognosis? I'll tell you about it, okay? So what a great drama, great story. Yeah, if I ever retire, I will make movies, okay? Kind of autobiographical, kind of. because it's been a journey, it's been an adventure. Not glamorous, not much money, but there are some stories. Yeah, it's kind of ghetto, but interesting stories nonetheless. Okay, so we'll be back, okay? Take five, okay? Okay, we're back. So what they said. So, I told you this many times by now. Okay, this is an interesting story. Okay, my grandmother, she told me I shouldn't talk about me being institutionalized in this loony bin in Seoul, South Korea. She said, "Yeah, you don't have to tell this to anybody. Okay, just keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret. Don't ever say that you've been mentally institutionalized. Okay, because it's not gonna. It's bad for your career." That's what my grandmother said. But so I kept it a secret a long time. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Because I can handle the truth. Because I'm 40 years old. Soon I become 41 years old. Okay, so I went to cigarette break and I was like fending off, like clearing the deck, but this ninja mosquito got my ankle, man. It's itchy. Mosquitoes, they're ninjas, special forces. I don't like them. Okay, I love special forces. I love ninjas, but mosquitoes, I hate them. They are too good. Okay, they, one mosquito or two, it got into my ankle and bit me. Now it's itchy. Okay, so I have to itchy and scratchy, just like Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson, the Simpsons, whatever. So they said, "Oh, you are a failure. Oh, you failed to adjust to Korean culture. Oh, yeah, you dropped out of this Korean science high school and you went to this Korean regular school. You failed again. You failed once as in Korean elitist science high school, modeled after Bronx in New York, science high school." Okay, they kind of imitated that, right? Yeah, I went there. Okay, so then I dropped out, and I went to regular, ordinary Korean high school, and I dropped out again. Double failure, two strikes, right? I didn't say this. I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, he failed to adjust to the social norm. I was like, yeah, you're a psychology major, you are what? MD, medical doctor in psychiatry. But you don't get it, okay? You don't understand. Why? Because I'm bigger than you, okay? Because so you small people, psychologists, psychiatrists, you cannot possibly understand somebody who's bigger than you. Because your intelligence has this upper limit. You are low underdog. Okay, maybe not now, but one day I'll be an international figure, historic figure. You, Korean Seoulian psychologist, who's judging me as a failure failure to adjust this South Korean culture. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? You don't understand because I'm bigger than you are. You're just like tiny little ant crawling under the ground. I'm a dragon, okay? Well, in Asian culture, dragon is a good animal. You have dragon style, right? Ah, oh, ugh, oh, 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 dragon style, like, yeah, dragon style, okay. Yeah, dragon in Asian culture is a good animal, but in Western culture it's a satanic animal. But it's not like that in Asia, okay? There is this Korean proverb That's it. It's not Chinese, not Japanese. It's uniquely Korean. Okay. They say dragon is born in cesspool. Okay. There are other wonderful, uniquely Korean proverbs like good and bad. Not all Korean proverbs are nice. Okay. Anyway, scratching my back, dude. I'm very flexible. Okay. Yeah, I can scratch my back. Okay. Yeah, Korean bathing is like exfoliation with your fingernails. Okay, you scratch, get rid of your dead skin, epithelial cells. Okay, so yeah, Korean culture it has many goods. Okay, something you can learn from. Okay, I'm not talking about dog eating. Okay, it's just Korean kimchi, bibimbap, japchae. Japchae is more like Chinese, but yeah, black noodles. Black noodle is like Koreanized Chinese food. Okay, black noodle. The soybean is like black noodle. Okay, so black soybean sauce, soybean paste. Yeah, it's Koreanized Chinese food. Okay, if you go to China, you're not gonna find black noodle. Okay, but if you go to a Chinese restaurant in Korea, you will find black noodle. Okay, or if you go to Chinese restaurant run by Korean people, yeah, you will find black noodle. It's Koreanized Chinese cuisine, black noodle. It's soybean sauce, soybean paste. Okay, one of my favorite food of all time. Okay, so yeah, you have white noodle and black soybean sauce, soybean paste. Okay, it's fantastic. Okay, proteinous. Good old time in South Korea. I miss southern parts in South Korea. Okay, I have some fond memories. Okay, all my South Korean friends in my childhood. Korean food, Chinese Korean food. Yeah, I have some fond memories. Okay, so if you're American nationalist, we have 10 minutes left. Okay, so you have to open up your eyes to international community. Okay, because America is not the only thing that the world has to offer. You have India, you have China, you have Korea, you have Japan, you have Pakistan, Afghanistan, you have Uganda, you have Sudan, Iran, France, Russia, New Zealand, Australia, Austria. You don't want to be a chauvinist. You don't want to be a blind nationalist. USA, USA. No, you should stop saying that. You should let other country people to say that. Okay? Because in the book of Proverbs, Solomon said, King Solomon, the king of wisdom, right? He said, don't praise yourself. Do not praise yourself. I enunciate because my English is not very good, okay? I think there are three or two, at least two mosquitoes bit my ankle. They're so good and they're so bad. Solomon, King Solomon, you Republican, you are conservative, American, you're Christian conservative Republican. Well, I am too, okay? And you say, oh, America first, USA, USA, and you're wrong, okay? Because Solomon
you're churchgoers. You're a Christian, right? Have you ever read the book of Bible from cover to cover? I have 3 times. One time in old Korean, second time in modern Korean, and third time in King James, old English. I love King James version. It's very beautiful. Old English, I love old English. So poetic, literary, they're beautiful. Okay, so King James version, Solomon said, yeah, I mean, I don't remember exact expression, but to translate to this Congolish, Korean English, modern version. Yeah, do not praise yourself. Let other people praise you. Okay? Yeah, Americans do not praise America. Let other country people praise America. How? Yeah, innovate, invent, be creative, sell, come up with some product, goods and services that sell to other countries. Then other countries will love America. Just like in 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Hollywood used to make wonderful movies. All the other countries, they love America because Hollywood made so many wonderful movies like Back to the Future, Batman, original Superman series, original Star Wars series. Nowadays, Hollywood movies is gay, lesbian, tattooed, pierced. If you go outside of America, they don't want to see that shit. It's because damn ugly. All this obesity, marijuana, drug, crime. If you go outside of America, because America's sick. If you go outside of America, they don't want to see that shit. The sickness, the disease, illness of America. Other countries, they don't want that. It's objectivity, international objectivity. Okay? I want you to open your eyes. Okay? You should not vote for President Trump in 2020 November. You should vote for me and me only. Because I'm the only one with 2020 vision in year 2020 November. There is nobody else. Joe Biden, yeah, he's a decent guy, but he's like way down there compared to me. Okay, I have to be the president in 2021 January. Okay, it's your choice. It's up to you. Okay, I cannot control you. I'm not God. I cannot control you. How you gonna vote in 2020 November? Okay, so how do we prevent teenage suicide? Okay, we will have to control their parents. Okay, their parents should work and stop drugs. They can do alcohol and tobacco like I do, but they have to do it the right way, controlled way. I know how to control my tobacco and my alcohol. I drink very slowly. And I diversify it. Dandelion vodka, spruce vodka, clover leaf vodka, plantain vodka, okay? And I drink very slowly, okay? I smoke cigarettes, what, 1/5 of one cigarette piece. Yeah, I do it in moderate fashion. Okay, you should learn to do that. Okay, so yeah, it starts with parents. Okay, so I will educate parents so that they can educate their kids, their children, the future generation. I will lead by example. I'm not gonna make any laws. because if I'm the president, it's not my job to make laws. It's the legislature, Congress. Okay, so I'm not going to trespass their territory. I love democracy. I love U.S. Constitution. Okay. But in terms of crime, yeah, we'll go after them. Okay. Oh, posse comitatus. I know it's purpose. Yeah, I understand purpose. The spirit of the law is to prevent dictatorship, because South Korea or Cuba, yeah, this what coup d'état, okay, yeah, coup d'état, yeah, military government, yeah, they want to prevent that. I understand, but when I'm the president, yeah, I will activate U.S. military against United States criminals, not against United States law-abiding citizens. It will not be a martial law. No. U.S. military, state national guards, federal U.S. military personnel, they will be working with the police, local police department in your town, in your city. Because police, they don't have enough personnel to enforce the law. Now, state and federal National Guard reserves, active members of U.S. federal military, they'll be helping local police to clean out the street, to arrest criminals. They will be part of the local police force. Federal military personnel will be serving local police departments. Okay? And there is strict hierarchy, okay? Federal military personnel, state national guards, reserves, they will be listening to local police department, sheriff's office. They will obeying their orders. Okay, this is something brand new. We'll do it because we gotta get rid of crimes. Do you want to protect your kids and your grandkids? Or are you gonna just sit there and let your kids and grandkids get kidnapped, raped, and murdered? It's your choice, okay? Do you want to see that? You vote for President Trump, you vote for Joe Biden, because they cannot do anything about it. If you do not want to see that anymore, you vote for me, because I can put a stop on all that shit. I'm not gonna tolerate any single one more crime in America. I will not let it. Okay? I will protect you, your kids, and your grandkids. Alright? You want to see that? Vote for me in 2020 November. And I will be your president in 2021 January, and I will get rid of crimes from America and from the earth. Okay? Alright, thank you. Good night. Bye.